Welcome to MarcusG.TV. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is paleo diet. What's wrong with the paleo diet? As I'm sitting here eating my green smoothie that's loaded with carbohydrates, all carbohydrates by the way, just about tons of carbs in this smoothie. It's pre-race day, so I'm getting ready to run my local race here in Ellenville. Ellenville, Run Like the Wind. 5 and 10K, one of the oldest races here in the Hudson Valley. I'm over 30 years old. But what's wrong with the paleo diet? The biggest problem I have with the paleo diet, now there's a lot of fundamentals I don't like, and I want to make this video short. My biggest problem is the paleo authors, the paleo gurus, the people that are paleo pushers out there. They don't differentiate between the quality of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are two vastly different, can be vastly different as far as the nutritional value and how it reacts to your body. When I tell people I'm on a high carb diet, they can't believe it. And then when I start saying, well, they're like, what do you eat? I'm like, well, I eat bananas. Well, bananas aren't a carbohydrate. I eat apples. Apples aren't a carbohydrate. Fruit's not a carbohydrate. They said, yes, fruit is a carbohydrate. Fruit is the #1 carbohydrate. Okay, so we've programmed people to think that carbohydrates are all bad and that carbohydrates are all like sodas and potato chips and things like that. Yes, those are carbohydrates, and those are very bad carbohydrates. So when you look at foods, when you look at carbohydrates specifically, you have to say, is this a nutrient-dense food or is it a non-nutrient food? Like soda is a non-nutrient food. Potato chips are a non-nutrient food. White pasta is a stripped non-nutrient food. Okay? Pancakes made from like Bisquick white pancake mix, non-nutrient food. Now these companies are going to trick you and like put on labels, fortified with this, fortified with that, and meets the daily requirements of this. That's just mumbo jumbo. It's BS. It's garbage when you see that on pasta, on bread, on all these things. The food doesn't have it to begin with, or if it had it, they stripped it because of the processing. They want to extend the shelf life, and then they're adding it back in. You look at an apple has everything it needs in it. A banana has everything it needs in it. They don't need to fortify a banana, fortify an apple. They don't need to fortify strawberries, okay? They don't need to sprinkle like stuff on them. They're good to go as they are. So the quality of carbohydrates is extremely important. High quality carbohydrates fuel your body. They help your metabolism. They are phenomenal for you, okay? So high quality carbohydrates versus low quality carbohydrates. That's my issue with the paleo pushers out there. Carbohydrates are carbohydrates, and carbohydrates are not carbohydrates. They're vastly different if you look at the quality of them, vastly different. So when choosing foods, look for those high quality carbohydrates. Look for whole grains. Look for high quality fruit. Look for fresh fruit. Look for, I'm not talking about canned fruit because you can get canned peaches and they're loaded with sugar and they're processed. Nothing beats a fresh peach in the summertime. Nothing beats, apples, bananas, fresh strawberries, these kind of fruits. These are awesome carbohydrates for your body. And then the great thing about this is they're very balanced. They're low fat. They still have fat and they still have protein, like watermelon. Believe it or not, watermelon still has fat in it. Believe it or not. So don't be afraid of the fruits. Read books like 80-10-10. There's a ton of great books out there on high quality carbohydrates. And they have protein. Like I eat cantaloupe. I'll have like a gallon of chopped cantaloupe. There's like 20 grams of protein in that cantaloupe. High quality protein. People are like, wow, I would never imagine that. And believe it or not, I can eat literally a gallon of cantaloupe and it's like 400 or 500 calories. And I'm full. I'm full. I'm stuffed. I've got high quality protein. I've got a lot of energy now. And I'm good to go. So really look at, and even Lauren Cordain, the author of one of the paleo books, even says in the book that fruits and vegetables are extremely important for fighting cancer. So he understands the importance of it, but then why aren't these guys pushing more high quality and differentiating? To them, a carbohydrate is a carbohydrate. And you're right. Bad carbohydrates are very bad for you. Soda's bad. White pasta's bad. Potato chips, those are all bad. White bread, that's a bad carbohydrate. Everybody should be avoiding that stuff. There's no question. I don't think there's any author out there, any diet book out there that is advocating to eat white, refined carbohydrates. Sodas, things like that, empty calories. There are no authors doing that. So I think the paleo guys just need to get on their game and really specify and promote more foods with high mineral content and a lot of phytochemicals in it. I'm Marcus Giuliano. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and pass it on. And go carb up.
I can't stop it tonight. This epidemic, I'm trying to fight. Blood pressure's rising now.